Like Boris is fucking. He's handed all this stuff over now. So it's alright, government saying it, no, it's not all applicable. I fully back that. That would have been my argument originally. First thing I thought when I heard that is, oh, hang on a minute, everything's got out to do with fucking COVID inquiry, has it? Could have been texting his missus, not texting stuff like that. I don't know whether they do, that's not speculation, but could have been, do you know what I mean? And you wouldn't want everybody to see that. Or you wouldn't want anybody else except the two that were involved in it to see it, would you? So that's the intended purpose of any sort of thing like that. But and other private stuff, I'm just using that as an example, but like this is a hardest hitting example, I think. But if he's handed it all over, I think you're not trying to, but it is sort of putting, it just puts doubt on it. He's handed it all in. Just hand it up. Just pass it all over. Get cracked on with it. See what's what. And deal with it. I don't think there's fucking much to it. But fucking, I think it's a bit snide how they're fucking going in and out. Like full on, deep on fucking. Why don't they want my WhatsApp? For what I did during COVID? So fucking what? He's a government official. Fuck off. He's fucking just like this. You can't be like, oh, they won't want your public to see us as see MPs as just normal people and approachable people, and then be like, oh, but he gets fucking 4 times the bollocking and fucking 10 times the investigation that everybody else gets. Come on. There's fairness in that. But either way, it is what it is, and it's being investigated, and by the sound of it, my boy's happy to fucking hand everything over, so just pass it all on. Let's get cracked on and get looked through it, get sorted, see what's what. Because he's happy to fucking help, and by the sounds of things, he don't have votes to hide. So I'd say if you don't have votes to hide on your phone, if you want me to see, like, I ain't got votes to hide. I'm such a fucking loser, honestly, mate. Like, unreal. Like, I have not been texting any birds, no dirty or fuck all. Like, no, you know what I mean? As long as you give me another, you can take my phone tomorrow. I ain't bothered. You've got my phone from COVID, actually, to be honest. Well, I was bothered because that was quite a decent phone, but fucking, that's the only thing I'm bothered about. It's like I say, it's putting doubt on everybody in it. Well, not just putting everybody's doubt on people who don't need to be doubted. It's like, and it's holding out the, has he done something wrong? Haven't he done something wrong? Let's get it over and done with, and just like, so everybody, right, no, he hasn't done nothing wrong. We've checked everything out. There's no to fucking complain about. It's fine. Because the way I'm beat everybody's like whisper, like coalition government thing, and I don't think what's his name should be Angela Rayner, and that's what we're saying. Angela Rayner, party leader on the Labour side, and then work together, so there's no like both come up with an idea together and don't argue about it and fucking it's peace on earth. We'll see. But yeah, obviously it'll be like Labour are coming sit next to Tories, what? Do you know what I mean? It's not, you know, but it's fucking, it's no more opposing. Like, I'm looking forward. I said that anyway. You know what I mean? Fucking. Yeah. This with Boris. I don't know much about everything. You know, it's like this. I know they keep a lot of stuff under wraps and shit. So it's fucking. You can't find it. As you go deep into it, it's stalkerish, like figuring out what's going on. And you don't know what it's all about. So I would have said this earlier on. It were a bit of an invasion of privacy, but since Boris has been operated on it all in, I haven't really got no to hide. I'm about to see. You know what I mean? What the fuck are you going to charge him with? Like, be fair. Come on, like, why pick on Boris? I don't see the fucking problem with you lot on Boris. This is the fucking thing, like, he won't a scholar. Do you know what? He won't that bad for it. He won't. Come on, and he's done good things. He won't fucking. I know worse scholars. I know fucking. I know people who have said good riddance are dead, mate, because they were scholars. They were fucking dirty, horrible cunts, mate. Fucking. And it's not a lot of people will say, fucking, I'm glad they're dead. Do you know what I mean? But fucking. Like, it doesn't need to be picked on. I've said this loads of times, and I don't want to be. It just looks like, oh yeah, Josh is gonna say that because Josh always looks up to Boris. But fucking, like, he's not a dickhead, so I don't really see fucking point in picking on him. Realistically, do you know what I mean? It's fucking. He's done a lot of stuff for us. He's fucking open-minded. He's fucking. He's not your typical MP. Or when he got into power, I think he's changed politics to be more approachable for youth, which is untold, mate. It's money can't buy this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking that kind of connection with public. It's $1 trillion fucking costs, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? And fucking. It took somebody like Boris to do that. Do you know what I mean? I was quite young when Boris got in, 28, 29 or something. Fucking, you know, it's like, I don't know, maybe I was a bit old to be getting into politics, but I encourage people a lot younger than me to get into it. Maybe the fact that I'm into politics, more people are taking notice and more people are getting involved, and you're getting more of a demographic and more of a wider spread say and different suggestions, and it's just better for revolution, isn't it? And fucking to say when like somebody like Boris Johnson's helped towards that, it's a fucking great feat, isn't it? It's for everybody. Anybody who does something like that, Elon Musk, fucking Charles will do it, man. Just fucking, I can see it in them. You know what I mean? I know who, what's what. Fucking Rishi's holding fort, and it's like he has. I think he's just carrying it on. He's carrying torch, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? He's definitely carrying torch, and fucking some of the suggestions he's coming, he's doing job. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking. I'm not saying Boris didn't. I don't know. Fucking like Boris seemed to appeal to fucking, even though he's quite an older age, seemed to appeal to younger lot, and fucking then Rishi's carried that on, and fucking they're in good stead with younger voters. I think, from my point of view, I think they're both fucking fairly decent and some of the stuff. You listen to Rishi when he was stood in that factory. Man, listen to this aspect, right? And I mean, you might not be able to find news, but he was stood in a vape factory and he's like fucking, yeah, but sure, like fucking, come on, like, but sure, yeah, but you know what I mean? And you could see, I can't remember what he was saying, on about fucking labelling on fucking lead. Lead in it. Surely there shouldn't be any lead in it, should there? It's like, mate, come on. And fucking, like, it's like fucking, you know, it's like, it's just a fucking, it's a blunt, do you know what I mean? It's like, yes, it's blunt, like, it's simplified, but it's fucking constructed and it's fucking intelligent and it's using the fucking, it's like before Boris and these, like, you didn't expect common sense from fucking MPs, and for these to walk in and be just like saying stuff that we'd say, it's like, yes, mate, you're addressing the right issues here. Do you know what I mean? It's not like brushing stuff under carpet. It's like you bang, yes, get them told. You know what I mean? It's like fucking, and that's what Boris for, and fucking, and like I say, Rishi's carried torch, man. It's fucking, like, I can't say a lot about this because she didn't get much of a fucking chance in the meantime, but she was just, yeah, she passed it on, didn't she, and carried it for the time being. But yeah, I don't see. You see, you don't know what you've got till it's gone, and you're trying to make Boris gone, and you don't know what you got till it's gone. I'm telling you, honestly, it's fucking what it's done. You haven't seen it just yet. A butterfly effect starts from a butterfly flapping its wings, right? Yeah. And that butterfly flapping its wings looks like fucking nothing to you. But it can cause a fucking hurricane, earthquake, tsunami, whatever it is in fucking somewhere else. Can a butterfly flapping its wings? That's what the butterfly effect's about. You have to Google it, but man, all you've seen is a butterfly flapping its wings, and you're like, oh, that's annoying, it's flapping its wings. Like, mate, it's just fucking caused the tsunami that's fucking rocketed around world to fucking create world peace here. Dickhead, stop fucking trying to swat the fucking butterfly. Idiot.